up this Sunday on The Standpoint.
Now, some people would say that, well, that's different. It's not different. Because he was saying, Jesus said, because of the hardness of your hearts, God permits divorce. He hates divorce, but it is permitted by God. And I'm thinking that it's not just the hardness of the heart, a lack of forgiveness, but the hardness of the heart for someone that would abuse you. Because the tenets that we get to apply divorce that God permits is abandonment, abuse, and adultery. Okay, so these are things that break covenant anyway.
Dr. Kofi.
Yeah, ma'am.
Does God hate divorce?
When you look at the context of where the Bible was talking about God hates divorce, it was the fact that men were taking advantage of a divorce certificate to throw away their wives because they found another beautiful girl. All right, and so God was addressing that issue over there. But critically speaking, when we say God hates divorce, God hates anything that destroys a marriage that he has put together. Not a marriage that somebody else has put together. And not a funny kind of marriage, all right? And so it means that the people getting into a marriage situation need to be very careful and need to be sure that they are following God's kind of procedure. And once they get into it, they must do everything possible to maintain that marriage.
You know, when you look at basketball or football or any game, you don't see people fighting about their roles. Each person has a role defined according to their strength. You are forward, you are a guard, based on your body build, your capacity to do that particular position. And everyone understands their position, plays it well, knows when to pass off the ball when they're not in the position to carry it to the finish. If we could just understand that marriage is a team, you're on a team with someone that you love, then it becomes an effective tool that can be used for both of you to win the game of life. That's all God wants. Everything that God creates, he created it from the motivation of love, and he created it for the agenda of growth and life.
When you were a coach, you don't tell people what to do. Even God, he puts the cards on the table. You have to make your decision. You decided to get in that marriage. It's not for me to tell you to get out.
Yes.
These are the options and these are the risks in front of you. You can choose to still stay in there and die, or you can choose to get out. Even God doesn't force anyone out. So I don't tell anyone get out of a marriage. I want God. I'm not God. And it says, you know, you should not put them asunder. You put the options before that person. If they are dying and they believe that is their calling to die in that marriage, well, it has nothing to do with me. But you, as a coach, push the issues before them, the options, and they must make their own decisions.